Hi everyone, Brian at Merino and Koolie Cross Bakery. It's almost a month since our little boy passed away, and pretty much big reason why we actually opened. So it's been a bit of a shock. But where is the bakery and why isn't it open all the time? So we've had some interesting developments, we'll call it, and things that happen when you reopen a bakery that really hasn't traded for 10 years as a Australian bakery. So everything from council to Sydney Water and everything in between, we've struck it. We seem to take 3 steps forward and 2 steps sideways and 1 step back, but we're working through that, and also the weather. So what's happened in a nutshell, and we've only been trading 60 days, so this is a long-term project for me, and we're going to get there in due course. We obviously put out our outdoor furniture and everything, but the weather's not really helping us along there, and it's just too cold. So we've bought that in. That'll come out around spring, or when we've got the pizzas going. So what's happened? What we've found is that there's there's very little demand for your standard bakery items, and maybe that's why the bakery ceased trading. Price point around here also, there's not a big cafe market, and we're sitting at about 6,000 viewers at the moment on social media, so we're out there doing it, and if you're looking at this, that's part of our social marketing media. So we've toyed, we've changed, we've had breads, we've had all sorts of stuff, pies from, pies in the general market out there up to $10 and even more. We've gone all the way down to $3.50, and still not enough volume for us to be able to function as a bakery. Our long-term objective is we've been working with Blue Scope and getting on site there, so that's our wholesale is progressing quite nicely, but the retail side is just a little bit slow. Could be part of midwinter, all those sorts of things, but we're here long term, so we're just going to cut everything back. Our pizzas and bombolinis, we're going crazy, so we're going to concentrate on our pizzas and do that Thursday, Friday, Saturday nights, Sunday lunch. They'll be our trading days, and in between that we might do coffees and stuff during the day as well. If the furniture's out, we'll open. It's got to be financial. It's got to be financially beneficial. You'd understand that 16 hours of wages comes in around that anywhere between $500 and $700, about $600. So the moment we commit to hours, we've tried trading at 5 a.m. in the morning for the tradie business, but I've got $3,000 worth of produce to open a bakery at that time. So it's a catch-22. I have to put maybe $20,000-$30,000 into the garbage, into the rubbish bins, to be able to get $500 coming through the till a day. So all in all, there's demand for pizza. They love the blokes love our thick base pizzas. I can tell you, you know you've had a decent meal when you've had one of our pizzas. You're not going home hungry. You're also getting your 2 foot of garlic bread with one pizza, 4 foot of garlic bread with 2 pizzas, providing they prove up. There's bombolinis, there's 4 with a pizza, 8 with 2 pizzas, there's 1.25 drinks, 1 with 1 pizza, 2 with 2 pizzas. So some good combo deals. But we max out. However many pizza bases we've baked. Now, our pizza bases take 48 hours to produce. Our bombolinis take 24 hours to produce. So we're not using provers to rush dough and yeast and gluten to produce and then throw it out to you. So when you're eating our pizza, you're getting flavour in your base. When you're eating a bombolini, you're getting flavour in the doughs. So yeah, we're putting in the effort. You're not getting mass-produced stuff here. It's baked, and once it's gone, it's gone. We're not pulling anything out of anywhere else. That being said, Uber Eats delivery sort of situations, we've had quite a few hiccups with it so far, and that's based on the Square system, so can't really help with that. What I can do, or what we do here, is that if you order through that system, we can write on when it comes out of the oven and gets boxed. Whether they pick it up on time, whether they pick it up at all, is really, that's kind of over to you. The clients that come in for pickup, we've got an awesome oven back there. It's a Revan oven. It can do 56 pizzas in 9 minutes at 220 to 300 degrees. Perfect. So it's a baker's oven, and it can hum out. With the smaller pizzas and margaritas and things, they got to be on the bottoms and the tops, but everything else is baking real quick. So all I can say to you is the best pizza is the one that comes straight out of that oven and goes straight on one of our tables and is eaten. The next best is the one picked up by the person buying it, shoots it home, and it's still hot. When we're waiting for an Uber Eats driver to turn up for 20 minutes, we can't keep your pizza warm. You're going to have to heat it up in your own oven. And remember, ours are thick base. Lots of topping. So how you guys deal with that, that's up to you. I can't help you. And keeping it warm from the time it comes out of my oven to the time that the Uber driver turns up, to the time that the Uber driver then goes to 4 different locations. The only thing that we can introduce in summer is our own delivery people, but it's still 20 minutes away. Depending on where you are, maybe 5 to 10, 15 minutes if you're the first delivery people. So what we've found out there is it's up to you. So that's the long and the short of it. That we ran a traditional bakery menu to start off with. Wasn't popular. Locals didn't get into it, and that's okay. It's got nothing to do with them other than the demand wasn't here for an outside bakery. You know, there's plenty over in the mall. They're struggling over there. You got to go into the mall and park and all that sort of stuff. The outdoor furniture, it's just a bit cold for that at the moment, so we're going to pull back on putting that out as much. And we'll be trading Thursday nights till Saturday night, and then Sunday lunch. We'll do a Sunday lunch until sort of 3 o'clock. The Sunday dinner, it's not very popular in the area, so it's not worth bringing in staff just to do 2 or 3 pizzas. So that's where we're at. And you can give us a bell. Sorry, I'm just reaching over to make sure. 040 943 4476. But I'm taking a long-term attitude to it, so we're not going to put the business under any sort of pressure. BlueScope's taking its time. We're developing products for them, and also we've got to get clearance, and it's a nightmare. There's about 4 levels to get in there at BlueScope, and it's not even BlueScope. So it goes something like Munch Express, the next tier up is Spotless, the next tier up is Downer, the next tier up is BlueScope. So that's how much paperwork you've got to go through to go and sell a pie or a pizza at BlueScope Steel to the 5,000 workers that are screaming for good, healthy, local food and not frozen. So anyway, we'll work on that. That's where we're at. So keep watching. We're here long term. We're not going to be at full capacity until spring, summer. So it's a long-term project for us. Just if you're going past, drop in, grab a cold drink, grab a coffee, have a chat, have a look at our art that's for sale. We've got 2 pieces there at the moment. Local artists can come for free, put their art up. Now those 2 are going $450 each, or both of them for $800. And have a chat. Feel free to sit outside if you want to. Obviously we'd like it to be patrons, but if the seats are empty and you want to sit down and have a chat with a friend, that's okay with us. And don't forget Sanity next door. Those girls are awesome. I don't have a lot of hair to cut these days, but I'm sure you guys do. So pop in and see Sarah and the girls, and they'll look after you. And of course our butcher is just up the road as well, so he gets us that grass-fed beef and lamb for our fillings. So yeah, feel free to contact, and just watch our socials. It'll change as things improve and we get less hassles from council and Sydney Water and things. It beats me why they don't want the shops are empty. It's not hard to work out everything they put you through. And I had that argument with somebody yesterday that the bills you get in the mail are just diabolical. Anyway, that's for another time. So there we have it. We'll be changing our menu online until everything comes online. So we'll pick it back a wee bit. But yeah, unfortunately you won't see Richie. Maybe another dog coming soon. Just watch that space. So yeah, take care everyone, and see you soon.